what we're focusing on today is 3 different styles of jeans that we have in the store of denim. Now they're not necessarily our favorite because I don't even know where to start with what would be my favorite, but what we looked at was maybe different washes and different hem lines of what we could show you. So we're going to show you 3, but 3 out of, I'm going to say, a possible 20 different styles. So I'll just explain them a little bit. So the first one that I'm going to show you is our light, it's a light wash, it's light blue high-rise frayed. I love the wash of this blue. I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera, it always surprises me, but it just has this very distinct light blue in it. And if you remember, I said high rise. So high rise to us is when it fits right about at the belly. So right here is a high rise pair of jeans that I have on, and it's right at my belly. High rise is not up over your rib cage rested. High rise is at the belly. Remember that. So this is pretty, I just like because of the little distressing up here, so it doesn't take away from anything, and this distressing is really going nowhere. I know on some of you are afraid it's going to just rip, make that big gapping hole up here. It will not. How it's sewn in, it won't do that. So the other feature, I don't know if we can go down far enough, is that this is a finished fray. So it's frayed, but they have the hemline stitched, so that fraying is also going nowhere. So now what I wanted to show you was, look at this pretty pink here. This tie front, so since it is high rise, you could get by with wearing a tie front top like this, and I just love the different hues together. They're like they were meant to be. Perfect combo. And now sitting with the Democracy is, here's those pockets. And as you remember, those pockets have a hidden mesh panel in the front to give you all that smoothing, get rid of the line breaks, all those cuts that you get right through here. I always call it kind of your leg break where it wrinkles up into the crotch. Now the one thing Democracy does, and what sets it apart in another brand we carry, is that this pocket on the inside is sewn all the way to the zipper. It doesn't cut that pocket off here. It's sewn into the zipper, which once again ensures that nice, smooth, flat fit that we all want. So this would be the light blue high-rise frayed. So we're gonna go on to another, this is maybe one of my favorites that we have in, and it's the vintage wash, it's called. I love it, a little bit old school. Once again, high-rise vintage frayed. I don't know quite how to describe this blue. It's almost a navy blue with maybe a tinge of a gray hue in there. And when I say gray, it's just a tinge. You know how all your blues and colors have that little bit of a hue in them? That's why I love this one. It sets it apart from the other washes we have. So you're not going for that indigo maybe, and it's not the light one. Very distinct, very flattering. So it's the high rise, once again at the belly, and look at that pretty hardware. You can see the hardware. It is just that pretty bluish gray. And I put it with this apricot top, one of my favorites in here, with the buttons up the front, and then in the back, you can't see it on the mannequin, it has just that nice little dolphin rounded hem. And of course with this jacket, I love how the colors all pair together. I'm not going to go in too much of the tops. I want to focus on the bottoms. And on these, it has the little kick split in here, the little kick hem. And it's, I'm going to call it a shark's tooth, a razor edge. Let's call it a razor edge hem. So it's like a razor took it and sliced it. So it's just a very, very fine fraying. These all look amazing, by the way. Roll them to the length you want. So the next one is our cut from the cloth. So we go with cut from the cloth in Persona here and Democracy. Cut from the cloth is once again a high cotton content with that little spandex. Remember, we don't want to go over 2 or 3% of spandex. 2 is ideal, where you get that softness that you want. I'm not going to say stretch because people, you automatically think they'll stretch out. I'm going to say with a little bit of give, so you can do your little, bends. So this is cut from the cloth. The other thing cut does is they take that pocket and they sew it right into that zipper as well, which once again ensures that nice, smooth, flat fit. These are not high rise, or wait, they are, Liz. They are high rise. I guess that's what I'm showing all of you. And they're just Ardana cut, just slight distressing in the knee here. So once again, a little bit with the frayed. It has kind of a nice funky frayed hemline. And this is truly frayed, that one is. So it's their indigo. And I love it because you can pair this with so many colors. You know, it says indigo, but I'm gonna say it's kind of a medium blue wash. Let's say that. And I love the green leopard print top because it has those little hues of blue in that just kind of pops from the jean. And then once again, we have this mustard and green cardigan. And I'm not gonna go into them, but look at how you can put a striped cardigan with a printed top. The colors just go. I think one and the other both complement each other wonderfully. A great spring cardigan because today it's rainy out and chilly, so this would be the perfect attribute. Now I was going to show you three, but I just remembered I do have a pair of, this is our Democracy. It's called a black distressed. It's a light black high rise. So this is where it fits. Here's my belly. It fits about maybe, I'm going to say, a ½ inch above my belly. But the hardware, once again, they changed their hardware up for each denim. I rolled it quick, slight distressing. It has that little kick pleat on the side that just gives it a little room. It keeps the skinniness, but it also gives you room to move around. And one of our amazing bamboo tees with, I just thought this was a good jacket with it because it's kind of the biker style. And I just feel that with these jeans, kind of the biker, little edgier style that we have in the store. So if you have any questions on any of our denims, we carry cut from the cloth and Democracy. So once again, we hope you keep following us for the next few days to see what else we have to say about denim.